Greetings, YouTube. Time for another wee rant. When I come home from work every day, I get out of work at 7 a.m. I work nights. I drive home a different route every day. Slightly different, not a huge difference. And the purpose for this is that I want to check and see if any people have left things on the side of the road because they don't want them. And I have found many very useful things for my shop and my home by doing this. I miss far often than I hit. I don't get stuff every day. I don't get stuff every week. But sometimes I'll hit jackbox and get 2 or 3 different things all in the same week. Um, so because I do this, I'm taking different routes. I occasionally drive near or past a school. And I always drive at 20 miles an hour. I know that kids are present. I know that kids often don't make the best choices. They've been known to just jump out in front of a vehicle because they were in a hurry. They've just, got blinders on. They're not looking at the world around them. I actually had a friend of mine who hit a high school student because she darted out between 2 cars, and her father watched her do this. He did not give my friend crap. He's like, "This is not your fault. My daughter was stupid. Daughter was fine. Everything was okay." But it's just an example that sometimes those things happen. So I'm always cautious, drive 20 miles an hour past schools. So I'm not concerned about the kids. I've never had a negative encounter with a kid at school or going to school. The negative encounters I have are with their entitled parents. Because you see, some parents don't want to pull over, let their kid out at an appropriate location. No. They want to let their kid out right out in front of the school. So what do? They stop their vehicles in the middle of the damn road and let their kid out. So now everyone behind them is waiting. And unless you're the first car behind them, none of the people behind that know what the heck's going on. They have no idea why this traffic has suddenly completely come to a standstill. I mean, it was moving at 20 miles an hour a minute ago. Now it's not moving at all. Why? And I can't fathom how you can be this self-centered. How you can decide that I control this road because it is convenient to me because I want to drop my kid off here. And I'm not talking about private schools or, even, Catholic schools. I'm talking about just general, ordinary, everyday public schools. High schools, grammar schools. I've had this happen out in front of all of them. And the level of lack of self-awareness and entitlement never ceases to amaze me. And I'm going to freely admit, pisses me off a lot. So I want to know, have you ever encountered such entitled people when you've been driving around at the times when kids are being dropped off in the morning? I'd like to know. I'm hoping this is not something that's just a problem in my town. I assume that it's a problem everywhere. But it's something I find really frustrating, and I consider it to be irresponsible, and I think that it should be addressed. And of course, it's never going to be because people with kids outnumber those of us that don't.